Yo. You're now listening to
episode 14 of True to Size.
What is going on, everyone? My name is Alan Martinez, and I am joined by my brothers Joel Hernandez,
Hey, yo.
Alvin Martinez,
Hi.
and Lawrence Hopkins.
Salud.
And we are Canada Got Soul, and we are joined by two more brothers.
Where? Oh,
They're at the table with
didn't
us.
see you there.
Calby, how's it going?
It's going good, man.
Chris, hello.
Yo!
We are going to learn about them too in a little bit. There's it's a pretty slow week for This Week in Kicks, I think. Not much we wanted to talk about. So for that, we will just move right on to our fire round. That was the worst segue.
That was This Week in Kicks.
I'll let you laugh at me for that one. Fire round. What is your most memorable sneaker purchase or sneaker purchasing experience? I don't have an answer for this, so you guys need to take over for this time for me to think.
Purchase doesn't mean money's involved, like you bought it somewhere, or any acquiration of a sneaker works.
Let's go with acquiration, if that's a word.
Acquiration.
I like acquiration. That's a good word.
Acquiration.
Yeah.
Acquiration.
Okay, sure.
So
The most
go-
memorable acquiration of a sneaker.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Chris.
Who are you looking
had
at?
one. You had a
You?
story.
I'm looking at
We'll
Chris.
You had
start
a
with
story.
Mr. Christopher.Chiu.
True, man.
I guess the most recent one that I got it too. It's a slow night. The most recent and most memorable one was a package that I received in the mail, and was a package from Converse, and it happened to be the off-white Converse Chuck 70.
Those are beautiful.
So yeah, it's like a great shoe to get. After that, I'm ready to basically retire.
You've peaked.
I'm done. Like, I don't think I could get a high such as this. So
That's
was
my answer too.
basically
Chris's acquiration.
That was your most memorable.
That's my most memorable. I have no answer for this. Lawrence,
I have
do you?
one.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
good.
The only one I can think of that comes to mind is the Galaxy foams. So when they first released, whatever year it was, 2012 maybe.
2012.
I knew that Nike Toronto, rest in peace, God rest his soul, was getting them, and spent 2 weeks so excited to go camp out. The Thursday, because I think they dropped on a Friday. Thursday rolls around. I'm about to leave. My dad's like, "Oh, I just need your help for 5 minutes." So I helped him for an hour and a half, and then went downtown, took the Go bus, walked up to Nike Bloor from Union Station, got there, and there was maybe 20 people in front of me. But rumors on the street where there's 22 pairs. So I'm like, okay, I'm good. Whatever. All right, we're good. Wait the 19 hours in February weather outside. So sleet, every single weather you can think
Goodness
of. It was all the
gracious.
weathers. Morning of comes. Get to the front door. They're letting people in. They're asking, what do you want? Cause there was Big Bangs, All-Star Kobe's, a bunch of stuff that came out that weekend. Get to the front and the guy's sold out of foams and just closed the door on my face. And I was like, oh, just stood there. I knew I wasn't getting a shoe, but just stood there at the glass door, staring, not even, through the guy in front of me.
Did you shed tears?
No, I don't think I did, but inside, I was crying internally. But then further down the line, maybe a couple of years later, when the new capsule location opened downtown, because at one point they only had the one on Yorkville Avenue. When they opened up Bel Air, they actually did a restock for those who had purchased any capsule merchandise. When their Yorkville other location released it. So they did a raffle, they dropped them, and then a homie, it actually ended up being David Wu. Shouts to David Wu. And Khalil Washington actually hooked up a transaction for me on those. So it's kind of a delayed W, but a W in the end. But that's definitely the longevity, how long it took is definitely my most memorable.
Dub is a dub.
Nice.
A dub is a dub is a dub is a dub. Woo.
I'm going to go straight to Calby for this one.
I can't go after either of those. I'm sorry. I don't have anything like that.
No?
No way.
You have a story that you were yeah, it's a sick story still.
Wait, hold on. What's your
Anything.
favorite shoe? Most recent purchase.
In
You
your-
just talked about some trades during breakfast,
Yes.
Trades are perfect.
or when you went all Asics on everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the last one you got?
I traded some shoes. I got the homage. Like I don't have any cool stories like that.
cool.
Man. They don't have.
That's cool, bro.
I don't have homage.
I want them. I don't have
want
them
the
either.
homage,
Yeah.
man.
Is it the special box one?
No.
Oh, just the.
Thanks.
That's why it's not a
bring
special
up
story.
bad memories like that. Joel, how about you? What's your most memorable? After you're coughing, I'll keep talking. Alvin, you go first. Can I answer that?
What?
Can I go first then?
Yeah, go first.
My favorite acquisition was for Alvin.
Oh,
Is that weird?
Wait, your favorite purchase of a
Purchase
sneaker was not for yourself.
Was for Alvin. One of them. It's because being his best man for his wedding, getting his wedding shoe.
the story we've told numerous
So I'm
times.
not gonna choose that
Numerous
one. I was gonna
times.
choose that story, but I
That's
choose
Yes,
it all the
Cool.
time.
that's why I wanted to say it first because
Yeah.
I had no other answer.
So you guys saved down time, two
Yeah,
stories in
two
one.
stories in
There
one.
you go.
Boom, both of them are done.
Bang.
No, I got another one. It would probably be the cause
Oh,
fours.
Ooh.
Because, like, entering a raffle, you're always like, oh, yeah, whatever. I'll just do it just for fun. And then I was at work. It was like 1 p.m. right before like an hour before I was supposed to leave. And Capsule sends me a DM. I couldn't read it because, like, I was on the floor giving people coffee and stuff. As soon as I got off at 2 p.m., it was like, I read it. It's like, congratulations. You won the cause for us. I'm like, oh, shit. So I called the store because I couldn't make it that day because I had prior plans. And then they're like, no, it's okay. You can pick it up tomorrow. I'm like, okay, cool. Right after that, I called the wife. And then I was like, babe, we won. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, we won the raffle. We won the cause. She's like, so you get it for free? I'm like, no. I have to pay for it.
they're only $500.
I have to pay for it, but don't worry. Like, I'm going to sell shoes and like, they're so good. And I'm like,
so good.
I can flip it for like $1,000. Like, don't worry about it. And then
didn't
like,
flip it.
I didn't flip them. I still have them. But yeah, that was pretty cool. That was probably the first raffle. Maybe the only raffle I win, but it was a good one.
Yeah, because when you enter those Instagram raffles,
Yeah.
it's like tag 3 friends and
Yeah.
then comment your city. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, sure. Yeah,
One
whatever.
to a million
Yeah.
ratio. Joel, what did you come up with anything?
Yeah, I did. Before I started having a cough attack. But yeah, I have the probably the best acquisition I've gotten was being when I got asked to be a part of the 6 Air Max 1.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
When I was a part of that, I was just blown away. Like being on that panel of, you have Aaron Cochran, who actually designed the shoe. And then you had, Kai Bentley, who was another part, like a major sneakerhead from back in the day. You had the one and only Brian Espiritu there. And to be on that panel along with these people, it was just, just having the same vibe with them. And it was just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What shoe did you get?
The 6, the Air Max, the Toronto Air Max ones. Yeah. I got gifted
special
those with a
box.
special box. Yeah.
Is it better for you guys to like get a shoe from a raffle or gifted? Or if you're putting in like, let's say weeks of planning of work, is it more satisfying to get it that way or the raffle way?
No. I'd
No,
much
but like,
rather
let's
just
say
have it.
you're doing like a 24-hour camp. And at the end of it, you know how tired you are, right? And you
Yep.
get that shoe in your hand. Is that better or just getting it like...
No. I'd much rather sit
Yeah.
there and have it fall in my lap.
Yeah, for real.
I know what you
I think
mean.
that's
I know that
it's
feeling.
a surprise
Yeah.
gift. A surprise gift of like epicness is
Or even a raffle
definitely
win.
good
It's
feeling.
like
I got
you
you.
never expected
yeah,
it.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
I think it's because like we've all had bad experiences with camps.
Yeah.
That we're like so like my bad experience with camps was the bread one. Mm-hmm. Were you there
I wasn't
too?
there. No, thank goodness.
Oh, thought you were there.
No.
Okay.
Wait, I remember you like worked really hard to get your what the dunk.
What the dunk?
with
Yeah.
the dunks.
Wasn't that cooler though, going through that whole process?
That was extremely horrible. Oh my goodness.
From my perspective, it was
Yeah.
cool,
Yeah,
right?
the article makes it sound real good. But it was like tiresome, like posting 10 pairs of shoes on Kijiji or Facebook groups and meeting up with 10 different
That
people
grind.
over a week. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I know what you mean. I definitely know the satisfaction of you're just like, but no.
Yeah. Okay.
If NetMag was like,
Finally
yo, I'll just sell them
landing
to you for retail, and I'm like, yeah, it's much better than all this.
All right, let's move on to This Week in Kicks. Joel's pick and Alvin's pick this week is the Nike React Element 87. We brought up the Undercover collaboration a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
And then I think they just revealed like the general release
Yeah.
versions of them.
Hopefully
Yeah, hopefully it's easy to get.
it's a general release, not like a release.
I thought I saw some like reused colorways from the Undercover collaboration.
The black and
Cimarron,
white.
yeah.
Yeah, those are super sick. Do you
They're
know
very nice.
when are those supposed to drop? Do you guys know?
I think it was June 20th. They said.
So this month,
Yeah, this month.
they're picking up a lot of steam. Like a lot of people are really on board with those.
With Epic React.
With Epic React, well then
In general,
yeah.
and then the React Element 87s.
Okay.
It's got like that ghosting upper.
Yeah.
Like the off-white Converse
That's dope.
does.
Yeah.
It
and
kind
then-
of looks like it could have come out like in '87. Like it's got the shape, it's got like the paneling and like the different like I don't know.
Minus the technology that went in the
Minus
foam,
the
but like the
technology.
silhouette and design itself.
it looks
yeah,
like it
for
could
sure.
have come out in like the early '90s
hear
or the
you.
'80s. Yeah, very cool shoe.
Yeah. No release date? I know you're fact checking.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was just in awe with the pictures. But yeah, Asia June 14th.
Of course, Asia.
Europe on June 20th.
Nothing for Canada yet.
Nothing for Canada.
August
sad
2020, I
face.
think, is the release date.
So
Global drop to be determined.
when
So,
are we moving to Europe?
Yeah, for real.
Next on the list, I know I mentioned it a couple weeks ago as well. Wow, we're just repeating some shit. Oh, we are for the next one after that too.
Yep.
The Vans Marvel collection, I just learned that it's going to be over 70 pieces.
Like
From
total?
like footwear, apparel, backpacks, slides, and accessories.
Holy crap.
Yeah, 70 pieces, and I'm not sure like what the allocation is going to be if specific stores are going to get specific things, but like I'm going
They
crazy.
did a really good job on that pack.
Yeah,
man.
the details on
It's
it,
so good.
absolutely
is
The
insane.
Hulk
Yeah.
pair is
Yeah, with
so
the-
cool.
so
Yeah.
crazy.
toes coming out.
With the toes, they even have the slides for it too.
Yeah, they did a
It's
slide
so
like that.
sick.
Yeah, they did a really good job on that pack.
That is dropping tomorrow, June 8th.
So yesterday when you listen to this,
We say that we're not going to stop doing that. We're just going to drop the dates, but you're just going to keep doing
we
it.
don't.
Yeah, I'm excited. My mind is going crazy trying to figure out where I'm gonna go to get these pieces. Last on the list for this week in kicks, I told you it was a slow week. Lawrence's pick, the Cactus 4s and the Off-White 1s. The
Yeah.
UNC colorway, correct?
Yep.
There's lots of ways to acquire them?
Yeah, like I know we've talked about both these shoes in the past. I just thought it was interesting that there's these two pairs of shoes coming out within like I guess a week and a half of each other, and there's literally 4 different release procedures or launch procedures for them.
Just in
So
the
I just
GTA in general?
Just in Toronto, yeah,
Damn.
between like the stores that are coming out. So I just wanted to talk about those because like if you go with the Cactus Jacks that are coming out when you're listening to this today, there is 306 Young who's doing first come first serve. There's Livestock, who was doing a traditional raffle, so you go in and get like a ballot or whatever, and then they message you after. And there's Capsule, who's doing a live raffle. And then if you do the Off-White ones, the only place to officially announce that they're getting them so far is Off-White Toronto. And how they're doing it is you have to make a purchase in store in order to get a raffle ticket,
get a
in order to get a chance at purchasing the shoe.
I hate that.
And this is Off-White, so we're not talking about like little trinkets
no
or pins. We're talking about
that's
like
a $500 t-shirt.
$300, yeah, like you get like
Yeah.
a phone case for like $90. That's probably your cheapest
$1,000
option.
left
Yeah.
sock.
Yeah. So I just wanted to get your guys' take on the whole, like what you guys think is the best release procedures. I know we've touched on this before, but we have 2 people from 2 different cities who maybe have different experiences. But I think that's ludicrous, first of all.
It's kind of sad because
it
their
even
cities
says
might not even get it.
it even says in the release procedures for the Off-White ones, it says every purchase is final sale, no return, no exchange. So you can't even try and finesse. They were like, no, we got you on this one. Nice try. First come, first serve is obviously, there's always the bullshit associated with that. The live raffle I think is pretty cool because it saves you from going down, picking up your raffle ticket, going home, you win, you go back down again and pick up your shoe and then come back home. And then there's the traditional raffle, like I just said. So what do you guys think about all this jazz? Welcome to Toronto.
Well, what if during the Off-White raffle, you're looking at it from the angle that not a lot of people will be entering the raffle.
True.
Because not a lot of people can buy tickets.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So your chances are higher, more costly, yes, but higher.
Yeah.
Right? So,
And you're not technically paying full resale
no, and
price
let's say
if you missed out.
I don't know how much t-shirts are.
A lot, like at least $200.
Pretty
$200
pretty
t-shirt,
expensive.
but let's say you do luck out and you do get a pair of sneakers, you kind of can take it as you spent $200 on.
Yeah, extra on the.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's a raffle
You still
to
have
win
to pay. You
or
have to pay
buy. Oh.
to buy. Yeah, so you're still paying, but you're still paying way less
I
than
get
resale.
it. But You're still playing a lottery, right? You're
Yeah,
not
it's still-
guaranteed a pair.
It's not guaranteed.
I'd rather enter a NetMag raffle for that.
I get that. Yeah,
For
sure.
real though.
Yeah.
No, I do love the live raffle thing, but I said it before too, like that sucks for the people who have the 9 to 5, who love the sneakers that are dropping that day just as much, but they can't make it to those live raffles.
Yeah, but you could say the same thing. I think we had the same conversation. The people who have the non-line live raffles, like if livestock is only open till 7 during the week and you work a 9 to 5 in Milton,
Yeah, facts.
chances are you're not making it downtown to get a raffle ticket anyways. So same thing. There's like no one's ever going to be happy. The live raffle is usually on a weekend, so like I guess that helps a little bit.
To backpack off of Chris's note as well from the off-white ones, like if you win the off-white ones and you pay for it too, the entire value of the shoe, it kind of, I guess, not necessarily like compensates for the amount that they force you to purchase the shoe for,
Yeah.
but you kind of have that value
You're still
your
you're still
hands
winning. Yeah, it's
in that
cheaper
one
than
pair of
paying
shoes.
resale.
So you
Yeah.
kind of paid
Yeah.
resale-ish
Yeah.
for the
And
one
what if-
shoe, and then you got a cool t-shirt.
What if you like sell that T-shirt for like $100? At least make $100 back.
True,
You
yeah.
Still discounted. I don't
That's
know.
pretty
I don't know.
clever too.
So
Pretty
the thing
clever
about
too.
this live raffle thing, my issue is that now, so if I'm doing like an Instagram raffle or just dropping a ticket in a store and I don't win, I just don't win. But the live raffle, if I don't win the live raffle, people see my face when I don't win the live raffle.
Yeah, that's true.
There's also 100 other people there who didn't win either. So.
Yeah, doesn't lessen the blow.
Calby, what's Calgary saying? What do you think?
I just like first come first serving on the
Yeah?
internet because I ain't going to any stores to get a raffle ticket and go home.
No?
I'm not down with that. No.
Do you guys get a lot of, I know you've always complained about it, but like, do you guys get a fair amount of good stuff or is it like really that scarce?
I would say probably no. Not
yeah?
at all. Yeah.
Like
no.
Yeezys, anything like
Well,
that?
we get some Yeezys, but you'll get like 3 shops and that'll have 12 pairs each.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, or whatever. Like, I'm just pulling numbers out.
No, but yeah,
out of the
it's
air, but
hard to get. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. We don't get a lot of places that get them.
What about like Edmonton, like even close by? Worse? or
Yeah,
better?
West Ed gets them all.
Yeah?
yeah. Well, because they got them all.
Oh,
So-
true. Yeah.
So they get everything. So that's cool.
So that's like the closest place for you.
Yeah.
That's, I can't even imagine. Holy
And they
shit.
run first come first serve for most or all of those releases.
Where in
Where-
Calgary?
Yeah.
I don't really know, to be honest. Man. I give up. I don't get my shoes
Yeah.
from Calgary.
Straight
up, man.
It's like that,
Straight up.
eh?
I'm not kidding you. Yeah.
He's got the East Coast plug.
Yeah.
No, but just to mention all the shoes that you got, like the 2 Jordan shoes you mentioned, I think it's Toronto only in Canada.
Pretty
no?
much, yeah. I think
Right.
that livestock is, I don't know if there are other stores that are getting it though, because there's Winnipeg and Vancouver,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're even going to get it though. I feel like they're not going to send Travis Scott Force to Winnipeg. No offense to anybody in Winnipeg, but come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem too like
They'd rather
that they would
allocate
get
it to Vancouver or Toronto,
Is,
I would think.
Off-White Vancouver? Is there Off-White Vancouver?
There is
I think
Off-White
there is, right?
Vancouver.
Are they getting
yeah.
them?
I didn't check their page. I'm assuming that all Off-White stores will get it though. Because I know when that Off-White Vancouver store opened, they restocked on the entire tent.
So you think it's the same
Jeez.
process at every Off-White store?
I don't know if, I think
That
they're
just trying to
franchised.
sell out their season?
Yeah.
with
For
these
real,
shoes?
yeah.
Pretty much.
until they say clearance rack doesn't count for
Yeah.
you to enter this raffle. Must pay full price.
A couple years ago at Whole Renfrew, I saw Off-White shoes there for like $1.25.
Really?
And I hit up Chris. I hit up Chris. I hit up a couple people like, yo, they got these Off-White shoes. They're $100 from like $7.95 if you want to trash them and like go viral. Ruining a $700 pair of shoes that are only $100 now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
This stuff is really.
We didn't understand it back then.
Well,
It wasn't
I
like
understood
that.
it.
Oh, you understood?
Chris didn't understand it.
I didn't understand it. It didn't in Montreal yet. No.
I was buying gifts for someone else, so I couldn't afford my own pair at the time. I would have bought that to trash them. Man.
So in conclusion,
Yeah.
we don't know what our favorite release strategy is just
Cool,
yet.
thanks. Good answers.
the
Good
one
answers
that
all
gets
around. Yeah. Whichever
great-
one gets me a
That was a
shoe
great discussion.
is my favorite at that moment. Yeah.
As soon as you get me a dub,
Yeah.
you will be my favorite.
If I win a
procedure.
raffle, raffles are my favorite.
I like it. All right, let's move on and let's start learning about our 2 guests who made it all the way from Calgary.
Just for this.
And all the way from Montreal. Yeah,
Just for this.
Just for this.
Just for this
Just
2-hour podcast.
Well, when I opened the letter up from the mail and read they wanted me to come,
The RSVP.
I didn't really have a choice.
We have
This is a handwritten letter.
Exactly, snail mail. Like you guys have to buy a stamp.
We sent that in
Express,
December.
2 stamps.
we have Kalby, aka JustKalby, on the Instagrams, all the way from Calgary. And we have Christopher.Chiu from Montreal.
Hello.
AKA
Freaky Christopher.Chiu.
OG.
Used to be
OG
Freaky
and
First
First
Step.
Step.
I played with him last night. He's not that freaky. He's first step.
No. He hit me with the shimmy.
All right, anyways, both of them
All I heard was N1 and then the ball going in.
both of them are our sneaker brothers and incredible photographers. Both of them are a part of the Bragg Affair squad.
Boys.
Christopher.Chiu is the member of the Sneaker Podcast, whom we shout out every episode.
Yes, sir.
They
you
helped
for
us.
that.
They helped us a whole lot with the production of this podcast. No, thank you for that.
They shout us out too sometimes.
Once in a while, once every season,
When it's in
they
their
have
favor.
3. Let's start with how we met. I can't go with that with these because I think I met you guys like in person and after all of you sort of interacted with each other. So let's go with how you guys met Christopher.Chiu. I see faces.
I know this.
No,
that they have no
I
idea.
remember. Yeah, I know Chris
You
Chiu's
corrected
story.
me on because I said, the first time I saw you was
We met through
whatever
Luke.
event.
Yeah.
Lucas.
No,
Through
that's
iProject.
not the first time.
Was it?
No.
No, the first. See, you corrected me on this. Now I'm correcting you on the same thing. The first time we met was in Montreal.
Like in person,
Ever?
right?
Yeah.
A soul
Oh, you're
exchange?
talking about-
I mean, like just like. Oh
Virtually.
yes.
Oh,
okay.
there
Yeah.
you
Okay.
go.
Go ahead. Tell a story.
Okay, so Montreal, way back when, they held like the first sneaker event in Montreal in a long time, very long
Dunk
time.
something.
Did we go?
Yeah, we did.
And
Oh.
it was new to us.
Yeah.
For the new Montreal sneaker generation. And lo and behold, a crew from Toronto showed up.
Was I there this time? Around this time?
You might have been.
It was
yeah.
Cat.
I-
you,
it-
me.
It wasn't
I
Soul
think you
Exchange.
No, it wasn't a soul exchange.
No.
You guys were not Canada Gospel.
We weren't
yet.
Canada
No, we
Gospel.
weren't.
We
We
were
were not.
Sneaker Misfits.
You were.
You guys were Sneaker
Sneaker
Misfits. And I was the
yeah.
one that tagged along because I thought shoes were cool.
Welcome to Montreal.
Yeah, and that's where we met.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
We
But
met at
it was
X-Flu.
very hello,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I remember
that.
You guys are from Toronto,
So
or
who's this jacked Asian guy?
Yeah.
talking about, man?
Who looks like he's starting
So
to grow
jacked.
a beard.
It took me 10 years. No,
But how did the interaction like on the interwebs?
I think
Come
it
along.
was we told Luke, Tito Luke,
Ah,
that
that's
we
right,
were coming
yes.
to
With,
Montreal.
AKA with the long last name.
Yeah, aka iProject, OG, yeah.
OG.
And he was like, "Oh, my boy is from there. Like, I'll
Yes.
connect you guys," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Chris, I think we were texting or something. Might have been email. Like it was something. And you sent me your sneak peek list of shops to check out and that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
You sent
yeah.
me like your friggin'
I'm like,
workbook.
I
of-
got that list
we went to
for
exclusive.
Okay.
spreadsheet.
yeah,
It's crazy.
spreadsheet. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember you getting all the list of
Yeah,
stores
yes.
and
That
data
was from
for us to
Chris.
like
Yeah.
plan out
Yeah.
a whole day of
Of
just
sneakers.
shop hunting.
And then we wound up at X-Flu downtown, and that's where we met up because you work right near there. And you're like, "Oh, I'm nearby.
yeah.
I'll come by."
okay.
And we met, and we were
Yeah.
just like, it was like a hi bye, like nice to meet you kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that was
the spark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first time I met Cal, he was coming to Montreal as well, and he hit up me and Sid the
Oh,
Kick,
yeah, Sid the
on
Kick.
Instagram, and he's like, "Guys, I'm coming to Montreal. Is there any good shops I need to hit up?" And at the time, I was like, "Okay, let me do this. Let me list all the stores, cool sneaker stores or sneaker spots that we have in the city, like anything, boutiques, shops." And then I put them all in a list. I put the addresses down,
Sick.
phone numbers, and then I put a little description
Like a
of each shoe,
synopsis.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Like,
awesome.
this store's really far. Like only go there.
if
and-
you need this, go here. This is what you'll
Yeah,
find
yeah,
here.
yeah,
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 so
yeah.
This
sick,
shop
yeah.
has sleeper heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
on
yeah.
the shelf.
That's hilarious.
And
Dope.
after that list was created, then when Lawrence was coming down, and I think it was it
all
Luke?
of us. It was
all of us.
Luke connected us. Yeah.
Luke connected us, and I was like, El Doggy stuff. what kind of username is this?
Porn star?
a nerd. Kicking ass and taking names.
So,
Day one.
And I just forwarded that same email to him.
Wow, I got
That's
a
basically what it
friggin'
was.
forward.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I just removed the FW.
You got sloppy seconds.
Dang it.
So how did
So me and Kalby were connected
There it
before we
is.
even knew it.
Yeah, there you go.
You got sloppy seconds.
Yeah, that's all right.
how did we meet Cal? I remember meeting Cal in person. Was it 2 years ago when he first came, or was it last year?
2 years ago.
2
2 years ago. Yeah, and we
I
had
think it
sushi.
was.
That was the first time I met him.
Yeah.
Yeah, good time.
Me and Kalby, we met because of actually hashtag Canada Got Soul for
yeah.
sure.
Like
we
I think I was talking
yeah.
to Alvin first.
Yep.
Like, and then
And then
me and Lauren started talking more or whatever.
yeah, he was using the hashtags. We kind of just connected through that. And then like just started talking, like texting, like whatever, email,
Hey,
whatever,
baby.
IM, Hotmail, all that.
Slide.
What are you wearing? Like that kind of jazz. And then the first time we met in person, I think I told this story like a week or two ago. The first time we met was because Kalby was like, "Yo, I found cheap ticket or flight to Toronto from Calgary," and I was like, "Just do it. What the fuck? I'm on exam break right now." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Just stay with me." And like the first time I met him was me picking him up from the airport.
And it was
To
sick.
come
like,
sleep at my
that's-
house.
Yeah, those are those type of things that it was just like adapt and shit. Like, hey,
Yeah.
how's it going? Like, we done it before.
we've,
so
yeah,
like,
we've known each other for 20 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's dope.
And that was the same time when we had sushi with you guys.
Yeah.
And we met
Like,
Lucas.
and we met Lucas Reed.
You're
And we
gonna
loved
love
it.
I forgot about that venture.
It was
That could
good.
be another side story for another episode that we'd never mentioned.
I remember those pictures. That you
The
guys
boy
were
band
posting.
pictures?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
boy band.
Yeah.
pictures, yeah.
In
was
the
like,
parking lot.
So
Yeah.
mad.
I hit
I'm
a
not
sick
in the group.
pirouette in that
I was like
one.
Mark Wahlberg on the side. Freaking Donnie.
We'll use that picture to promote this pod.
Okay, I'm about.
Yeah, we're using that picture.
Dig it
Just
up. Dig it up.
Photoshop my
gotta
face.
Photoshop
somewhere
my
back.
You're gonna have to Photoshop it
Sad
yourself,
emoji.
probably.
We'll do cry Jordan face for Chris. How long have you two been in this sneaker life for?
Honestly, I've been like collecting sneakers since I was like a kid. I don't like have 10,000 pairs of sneakers, but like I can remember like the more up tempos came out, I was collecting sneakers then. I literally like elementary school hold hands dated a girl to wear her more up tempos.
Oh yeah. Yes.
No way.
Yeah, that was my longest hold your hand, you're my girlfriend at recess relationship.
Just to wear
It,
her up
it was like,
tempos.
yeah, it was like 3 weeks, man, which was like 14 years back when you were like, you know?
You're married.
Yeah. And then she broke my heart when she took them back.
No. She took them back. What did you do? Why'd you take them back?
We broke up, man.
Oh, bro, you
Said I
goofed.
was using her.
That's so wrong. Super incorrect of her to say that.
Took that and
So yeah, I always liked sneakers. I had like older friends around the neighborhood that were into sneakers, like my buddies, big brothers and stuff like that. And there's a couple dudes that were like smaller than the rest of them. And I wore the same size shoes as them. So like ever since a kid, they would come and be like, yo, I'll sell you these for this much because something new was coming out. So
And you got the
know.
old ones.
Yeah,
You didn't even know
I
that.
had a nice rotation from the year before, you know. But yeah, ever since I can remember, like, you know, grade 3, grade 4, little kid,
Sick.
grade 6,
A little ute.
Chris, how about you?
I'll give you a choice of 2 stories.
Both.
Either
Both.
No, it's very
This is
long.
story
It's
time,
very
man.
long.
This is story time.
Do you want the one
got all
where
night.
my sneaker education started, or the one where my sneaker social
Yes.
media
I
presence
want
started?
the one
Yes.
where you started educating yourself and then gradually proceeded to the social thing.
It's very long. Okay, perfect. Strap in. So
Let me sit back.
2010.
Seatbelt.
Wake me up, okay?
So I always used to have a lot of sneakers. I remember back in the day, I had like a pair of Nikes, and I just wanted all the swoosh colors. It's like the same white canvas shoe, but I wanted different colors.
Nice.
That was back when I was young. Always had a lot of sneakers, just bought them randomly. In 2010, I joined Soul Collector forums, where I actually did meet Uncle Luke.
Hey.
All right. And
Full
there
circle.
is where I started reading a lot of what people were writing. And I was like, whoa, there's a lot more than just Jordans. And so I was like, I don't know. Wow, there's a whole SB community that I know nothing about. So from there, I started trying to figure out which groups I had like similarities with how I did sneakers. And I found a group of older collectors. and I started talking with them. But most of our conversations there were non-sneaker related, just about life. And I said, "Oh, my life resembles theirs," but they're still into sneakers, so I can like,
Relate.
I can relate to them. And from there, I noticed that this one guy, Philly Mike, he was really into SBs, and he was like heavy into them. And I was like, whoa, there must be something about these SBs. So what I would do is I would go into the Nike SB thread, and I would go into the "What did you wear" thread.
Nice.
And basically, I'd see someone post what I wore today, and under it was always a commenter going, "Yo, nice
Blah, blah,
nice
blah.
bears,
Yeah.
nice, what do you, mama bears or whatever."
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's just like nice lobsters, nice whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, that one's called this, that one's called that one's called this.
Sick.
And from there, I was able to determine which shoes I liked without knowing which ones were valuable. Right? So I could determine like, okay, I'm a fan of like the mids without knowing it. And without knowing whether they're worth a lot, whether they're hard to get or whatnot. And then I would ask Philly Mike, hey, what about this shoe? How much would I pay for it? Where could I find it? And he'd be like, he'd break it down for me.
So would you say that Dunk started it all for you?
No.
Oh shit!
I was, heavy into Jordan back then.
Nice.
And even though I was heavy into Jordans, I was still looking for a group in the threads where I could have conversations with. And I was playing a lot of basketball, and I found that the Adidas basketball thread were very technical. They would talk about technology a lot. And I liked that a lot. And a lot of the guys would talk in the terms of like wear testers, how they do it.
Oh, nice.
And I like that. So I learned a lot of Adidas basketball tech and what it's used for, like why they put like, there's technology called Pure Motion, why they have 3 pods. Basically like a tripod is the most steady base that you can have because on 3 legs, you can never topple it.
Yeah.
So they use that with your pressure points of the foot. That I understood that. And I was like, okay, this is good. I started buying Adidas basketball. And so they're finding beauty in a shoe that's not necessarily hot looking.
Yeah.
Right. But more figuring like functionality within the beauty of how you look at a shoe. All that. That's actually how I got my first name, Freaky First Step. Do you guys want to hear this quick story about that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
So,
I want to learn about how you lost it too.
okay. that happened last night.
He took a second step.
So back when D Rose was hot, there was one dunk he did like against the New York Knicks. He just blew past. He was just on the wing, just standing there. All of a sudden he decided to run to the basket, dunked and jammed on someone like 2 hands. And from there, I think it was November 4th. That was the dunk day. And I started looking for, D Rose 1. I got my pair and I was like, yo, I started watching all the commercials and he had a commercial with Ken Jeong. Do you guys remember that actor, right?
Yeah, okay.
And he was in this gold tracksuit, and he's like, "You want a freaky first step like me?" And then D Rose would pass by. I was like, "Freaky first step." I typed it in. It's like everywhere on PS4, like PS3. It was available. I'm like, this is great. Gmail, it's available. This is great. So I just locked it up. That's where freaky first step comes from. Yeah.
Where did JustKalby come from?
Nowhere at all. It was I had a brief stint spinning records DJing a little bit, and that was just the name I pulled out of the air. JustKalby.
I love
no
it.
last name.
Yo, I thought it was from like Ronnie, Just Us.
No. I had it.
It's true. Ronnie Feig, for
I
those who
figured there
don't
was
know.
nothing behind it, to be honest. Like, what's your name, Calby?
I know,
Like,
yeah.
Just Calby. Just
Yeah, that was a joke
Yeah.
when I asked that question.
Yeah, it's Calby. Like, just Calby.
So what was it that started it for you, Kalby?
I don't know.
Was it just your first girlfriend?
No.
Because she bought you those shoes and you just wanted to hold her hand?
Is the older kids on the block, like, they would always come through with the kicks and we'd be watching our friends' big brothers playing basketball, you know what I mean? Seeing them in like the Sean Kemp kamikazes. I always wanted those as a kid.
Nice.
I never got them though.
That was my
that's
my
all-
next question.
yeah.
What shoe pulled you in?
I don't know. The Air Up was one that like got me looking for shoes all the time.
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't get that till Nike just retroed it a few years back.
Horrible
It
retro.
was fucking awful. It was awful.
Worst.
I got rid of that
So
shoe
bad.
real quick. It was very disheartening. That was terrible. But yeah, that was definitely one of them. Like all around there, Flight 1, like that was,
That era.
yeah.
Nice.
Even like the Grant Hill. The Concords were probably the shoe that caught my eye the most. Like,
Really?
The shiny Jordans. That's what we called them back then.
The shiny
We didn't call them Concords,
awesome.
man. We called them the shiny Jordans.
That's awesome. Chris,
Yeah.
was there a particular Jordan for you that like just
Space Jams, because I found
yes.
a pair on eBay.
Yes, we knew that.
and I bought them, and I bought them to play in.
were they real?
Yeah, they were
Okay,
real.
okay.
I remember like it was practice. I was wearing them, and then me and this other guy were talking on the side, and I'm talking about my shoes. I'm so happy I have them, and I sat down to take it off, and the coach looked at me and got really pissed. Because what are you doing sitting down? Like we're running layup lines. But you know, sneakers, you know.
But coach,
Coach,
look.
Don't you understand?
jump man.
Okay, Chris, Bragg Affair. You are the founder?
You could say that.
Okay. What is Bragg Affair? The Bragg Affair. I'm sorry.
That's cool.
The Bragg Affair.
The Bragg Affair is a blog. It was started 3 years ago, maybe. And it was basically a thing I decided to start. I used to have an Instagram called KicksMTL.
Yep.
I remember that.
And KicksMTL was basically just featuring people with sneakers in Montreal. The goal of it was just to stay in Montreal. But then I wanted to do something that was a bit bigger than Montreal. And I looked at Canada and I saw that no one had a blog from Canada, or no one had a blog from Canada that I knew of or could find. So I was like, I could do this. And I had okay relationships with sneaker shops in Montreal. So in my mind, I was like, yeah, I could ask him if I could take like early look at a shoe, review it, and I'll mention the store and whatever. And from there, I decided, yeah, let's do it. And it didn't take a long time, but it took a while for me to decide when to launch the first article. And, but once I figured so I was at like, it was like a party. There was some Nike reps there for some reason. And, I was like, I got nothing to say to these Nike reps. I go, okay, let me just talk about my blog that I haven't started yet. So I go, hey, I'm thinking of doing this, blah, 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 blog. And this is what the Nike rep said to me. And this is pretty much why I started. She's like, you should do it. She goes, there's something that we say at Nike, and it's,
Just do it.
Just do it.
whoa, you heard about it too? She was like, progress over perfection.
Nice.
And she
I
goes,
like it.
if you don't do it, you'll never start it.
True.
I go, okay. And at the time I was like, one of my good buddies was, Oscar, the guy that started Modern Notoriety.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he was
Oscar
like, yo,
Castillo.
dude. Castillo, yeah. He's like, you know all these people in Montreal, you should do it. And having these two people tell me that I should do it, I was like, okay, let's do it. And then boom, I just launched
Had
the
to be
first
done.
article. Yeah.
And when does Kalby come in the picture?
Kalby was always like, we had found each other before that. And I have
Found
sweet.
each other.
dude, like the things that Kalby, does with his camera and with his sneakers, how he represents them is what makes me want to learn more, do more. I learned everything from Kalby. For photos, I basically asked him, yo, can you break it down to me as if I know nothing about shooting? And he goes, but dude, I learned by myself. I go, yeah. Talk to me like I'm an idiot. Just really break it down to me. And he sent me an email. And from there, that's all he needed.
Nice.
So from there, that's what this guy gave to me.
Now he kills it on the daily.
Yep.
I have to delete my pictures because they're not as good as his.
Delete all of your Instagram.
He did that actually.
Yeah, I know. He completely deleted Instagram.
That's amazing because like one thing I noticed, especially when you look at both of your feeds, you two share like very similar aesthetics. And now I understand why, and it's pretty.
He's
awesome.
my ghost photo taker.
I should use you as my ghost photo. You could leave them posted up.
So then, Kalby, what led you to like just start taking photos of footwear like that?
I saw Bun B on Twitter, kept posting pictures, and I was like, damn, his pictures are really good. And then he was saying, then people, I guess, kept asking him, and he's like, no, it's from my phone. It's on this app called Instagram. And then I was like, oh, what? And then I went to Instagram, and I saw that you could just throw these filters and make your phone picture look amazing. And keep in mind, this is back when, like, what were we on? Like iPhone 4 back then,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So pictures weren't that great, but they looked cool on Instagram.
You thought they were good.
Yeah.
No way.
So, and then I had nothing to take pictures of, so I just started taking pictures of my shoes.
Nice.
And I used to always take, like, what do you call that shot now? Like, not on foot shots. I'm blanking out right now.
Like just product shots.
Like a
retail
product
shots.
shot.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
there you go. A product shot. And I did that all over, and everybody else's picture were on their feet, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta learn how to take pictures of these on my feet." Yeah, with my phone. And yeah, from there, that was it, man. It was a great hobby. I like doing it.
So you're completely self-taught.
Yeah. I only got a picture or a camera because I needed my pictures to look better. I was like, fuck, these other guys' pictures look way better than mine. I gotta get a camera.
That's so sick. That was gonna be my next question. At what point did you realize that, did you want to just upgrade or just take that step up in your photography levels?
I would say it was probably when people started slowing down their shutters and getting like the light streams behind their sneaker pictures.
Yeah.
And then I was like, damn, I need that. Like, how can I do that? Those guys probably just learned that too. You know what I mean? That was the first trick they learned with their camera. And when I saw that, I was like, holy, I gotta learn how to do that. So
Pretty sick.
And Chris, was it through Kalby's photography that pushed you to start taking shots that way, or?
That way, yes, because for a long time I stayed iPhone.
Yeah.
I was iPhone, and I kept talking to Kalby. Go, one day I'll get a camera, dude. That was a good year of me saying that. And to be honest, I was so I got fairly good with my iPhone. Like I even created like a Lego stand to hold my iPhone at a distance, and I'd timer it, right?
Nice.
And I got pretty okay with my iPhone, and I was comfortable with my iPhone. And I kept telling Kalby I'll get a camera soon. But I was honestly afraid to get a camera, because what if I get a camera and then I become shit?
And they're not good.
Yeah, it's not good, you know? And so I got comfortable. I got really comfortable, and then I got afraid. Then eventually I was like, yo, I can't. And my friend Chloe, who's on the podcast with me,
Another incredible photographer.
he got a camera first. And then he started shooting, and he started showing me, yo, you could do this. And I took to his camera once to take a picture of his shoes, and I was like, this is good. I gotta do this. So I got a camera. That was it. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. It just goes to show that you don't necessarily need the most top-notch model of camera to just get your hobby started for photography and taking sneaker shots like that.
No, yeah.
And just falling in love with the art of it sounds so weird just taking pictures of shoes.
It is an art.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
it
freaking
sounds
amazing.
weird if we say that we have all these sneakers too. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Super facts.
Yeah.
We're hella nerds.
That's like
Own
regular.
it.
You can be good at taking
You ain't
shoe
about
pictures.
this life.
It's not a born... Taking cool pictures of shoes is not a born thing. You have to learn how to make a shoe
for
look
sure.
cool in pictures.
It's like any photographer who has to learn how to take a great photo of their subject.
Yeah, like a portrait
For
photo.
sure.
It just takes time. Yeah. But I wanted to ask, since we're on the photography thing, do you guys shoot anything else, or is it mostly just shoes? Do you enjoy shooting scenery or buildings or
nudes, but only when it's Kalby.
Take a picture of me like one of
you
your
guys are both
French
shooting at the
girls.
same time?
Titanic.
The only thing we wear is camera straps.
Canon camera.
Yeah.
All right, moving along. I consider you, or a lot of people actually, especially in our little community that we have, we consider you guys some of the most amazing content creators because of the type of photography that you guys create, and the shots that you make. With that whole elite, quote unquote, photographer thing, this thing called Maple Mob popped up. Is that a project that's still going, or what's popping
It's still
with that?
going.
Yeah, it's underground.
Where'd you hear about it?
I don't know. I listened to a podcast called Sneaker Podcast, and I'm pretty sure you mentioned it there, Chris.
So the whole idea behind Maple Mob is because Cal and I will go on these mini rants like we just talk to each other about it. And it's just stuff that we see in sneaker culture that we're not too keen on, but you know, we don't want to start like beefing with people for no reason. So we're like, you know what? Let's start something like a group of guys that are really only about purely cool shots. Like if you're not shooting proper, you just can't be part of the crew.
Super elitist.
Yeah, very. It's like based in the bio
can't sit
says
with
it's
us.
the bio ends with "fuck you." So it's really not something to. It's not something that's supposed to mean anything to anyone. It's just our thing that one day maybe it'll blow up.
There's
maybe
no
the most.
Not
You
with
know?
that
There's no post. There's no post on
Not a
it.
single post on the Instagram.
It's just a crew and an account. So not just any normal person can enter and be a part of this club.
No, but we had an idea of like, let's add some members to this crew. Let's search like IG and find some cool shooters and ask them if they want to be part of the crew and not. And then just tag your pictures with Maple Mob and whatever. And eventually maybe people are going to be like, yo, what is this? And they're like, maybe it'll push people to get better and join the crew. Maybe if we added some incentives to join, they would, but like we didn't. We
Instead
haven't.
of an Instagram with no
Yeah.
post.
No post. We're not going to feature you. No.
No, it's not going to feature anybody, not even ourselves.
Yeah.
So with the whole mentality of being a part of the crew by like taking the coolest shots, I want to know what goes through both of your minds in terms of your philosophy and your thought process of how you take your shots.
How much planning?
I don't know. I have a couple favorite. Like,
I just do
angles
it.
that-
I'm Kalby. I just take shots.
you know.
I'm really good. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, I don't know, man. Half the time
He's trying to be humble.
I get in shit for like not showing enough of the shoe because I'll like just focus on the back heel.
Who gave
Those-
you shit?
Those are honestly some of my
get that
favorite
in your
shots of
face.
yours.
But,
Yeah, man.
So I don't know. I like that. So I always look at the shoe from the back first and then decide when I'm
Yeah.
shooting.
Is that how you look at other things too? Then?
Box side.
Canon.
So you just you find that specific detail in the shoe and you fall in love with it
Yeah.
and you just try to tell the story.
Yeah,
through
like
for
usually
that.
I'll find it in my hand. Like it'll be when I'm looking at the shoe in my hand,
For
and then
sure.
I'll be like, okay, that's
like,
the part
oh,
I want to
damn.
shoot. Yeah, and then I'll just try to think of a location.
Yeah.
Usually be lazy and just hope that it's
Step
right
out your
around
door.
my house. Yeah.
I'll go left this time. Chris, what about you? What goes through your head?
Well, I have two different processes depending on what type of shot I want to hit. Sometimes it's a concept shot, and sometimes it's just sneakers. I was talking to Alvin last night about like sneakers. Basically, there's like maybe a group of 10 guys that I follow that I all like the style that they shoot in. And from there, whenever they pop up on my feed, if there's a photo that inspires me, I'll save it. And from there, I'll be like, okay, I see how he used angles, how this guy used light, how this guy used a floor. And from there, I'll try to, like this past winter was really shitty to shoot outside. So I was just shooting indoors. I was trying to see different views that others hadn't thought about. And I try to figure something out new, right? That to show them, and eventually try to get this group of 10 guys to follow me back. And from there, I'll see whether I'm doing a good job or not.
Yeah. Interesting.
Nice. Is there a silhouette that either of you just can't resist like taking shots of?
Well, right now, Jordan 1's for me.
Yeah.
That's evident, actually.
Every photo, every other photo.
Yeah.
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 Kelby, what about you?
I don't know. I started wearing Jordan 1s because of this guy's Jordan 1 photo.
He makes them look so good.
Yeah, so good. Jordan 1s are actually really cool to shoot. So
Yeah, they
I
are.
might have to say the same thing. Like even though my feet is not flooded with them,
Yeah.
they might be my favorite shooter.
It's a funky thing because they're actually really tough to shoot on feet. If you don't,
The right angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
because they could
Yeah.
look
for
weird.
sure.
They could look short.
Because if
Yeah.
you hit it like just from the back, it's literally just one long tall shoe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's just narrow, and then just heel, midsole. You don't get too much from it until you tilt it a little bit.
Yeah.
There you
Sideways.
go.
Oh.
Exactly that.
So okay, now stepping a little bit away from the photography talk, and back into the sneakers. What are your guys' sneaker evolutions? we're talking brands and silhouettes, like from the beginning of you getting into it up until now. Were there any like phases and things that you guys went through, or how did that
Lately,
go?
I've almost basically come full circle. Like, I started a lot with Nike basketball when I was a kid and stuff, and then I moved to a lot of Jordans. Like, there was a point where, like, I was buying, like, True Religion shoes and stuff.
Oh my god. gang.
Prada
bro.
sneakers, like some
Oh,
Prada
boy.
runners.
Truly.
Oh, you fancy.
I don't
started
know what
this?
the heck I was
Yeah, yeah.
doing there.
It's your fault.
And then from there, yeah, I was wearing a lot of Jordans. Then I discovered Ronnie Feig, and now I just basically buy all his shit.
I was there when Cal was like, "Yo, I'm getting rid of all my Jordans. Do you want these Bordeaux 7s?" I'm like, "Heck yeah!" And
Yeah.
we pulled like this huge trade.
Yeah, that
My
was
buddy
like
bought
the
like
largest
2
trade ever.
pairs.
Yeah,
I bought the Bordeaux from you, and I sent you tons of runners
in like a mini fridge box
Yeah.
filled with sneakers coming to my house, and I got like 6 pairs I'm pulling out. Yeah, that was good.
That was cool.
But then, yeah, now lately I've been wearing a lot of Nike basketball again. That's what I've been buying and
Nice.
getting is Nike basketball. Yeah.
It's amazing. Chris.
Yeah. So like when I was back at the Soul Collector forums, I had a huge Adidas basketball collection. Huge. I have a huge D Rose collection. And from there, well, I was Jordan, Adidas basketball. For a short period of time, people on the forums called me Addy Chris.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So no one knows that now. Now everyone knows that now. Yeah, and then from there, I went away from Jordan, got into a lot of Boost,
Yes.
a lot of Adidas Boost, and actually now I'm back on Jordan.
Yep.
That's it. Heavy.
Full
Nice,
circle.
nice.
It's sick because you can kind of see that when you just scroll through your feeds. And when you, like, one thing I noticed scrolling through Kalby's feed, dog, you have like one of the most diverse collections I've seen from like anyone that I follow.
Thanks, man.
No,
I
it's
appreciate that a lot. I
It's
like
honestly
that.
so sick.
Yeah,
Like
man.
you'll go through all of our feeds, you'll see lots of swooshes. That's for sure. But yours, man, New Balance, Asics, Saucony, your obviously all your Ronnie Feig pieces. What do you like credit that to? Like what were you going through when you were like just picking out these types of shoes as opposed to what everyone else was picking up?
I don't know, like, a lot of it is like what I wanted to rock when I was a kid is why I like older Jordans or Nike basketball. Then like the Saucony and all that, it was literally Ronnie Feig, man. Like I saw the salmon toes, I saw the salvage denim, and I was like, this is what I want to rock. This
Yeah.
is what I can see myself wearing like 10 years from now. You know what I mean? Like when I'm not buying any more sneakers and I got my collection just sitting there in the corner, this is what I want to have it filled with. So the materials and everything, the color blocking on all of them done by Ronnie, and then other people too, like Concepts and stuff kills it.
Yeah.
I have some of their stuff, but it was, basically just the quality and color blocking that Ronnie was putting on these shoes.
Yeah.
So I had to start buying
So it was
those.
Ronnie that introduced you to these other brands and other silhouettes.
Yeah, exactly.
That opened the gate for you.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking amazing. Okay. Let's do some rapid fire. Okay, ready? Number 1 shoe, and if you can't answer that, favorite silhouette.
Jelly 3.
Asics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris?
Right now, Jordan 1.
How many pairs?
I don't know.
all
Honestly, don't
your
know.
No? You don't know?
A lot.
Yeah, sorry, I don't count.
Over 100?
Of a Jordan 1?
No, shoes in general.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that either.
Okay. Cal? Or do you not want to
How many
expose it
pairs
because your
in
wife
weight?
is in the room?
No, I think, I don't know. I think I'm somewhere like around 70 or something. I had a whole bunch, then I sold like probably 100 pairs.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
then I keep trading and selling and trading and selling, and then
Nice.
somewhere around 70 pairs. I stopped counting once I sold all the rest of them.
Go-to colors.
I don't know. Black.
Black.
Basic.
Black
Favorite
and
favorite brand.
Brand?
Yes.
Can't say.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I'd maybe say A6, but
You'd say
you
Kith.
know, I can't say that. yeah, Kith. We're going Kith, no problem. Hands
Favorite
down,
brand?
Kith.
Sure, yeah.
Canada Got Soul.
Stop that right now. On foot shots or off foot? Like detail product shots.
On.
On.
Boost or air?
Or React.
Oh. What's this?
Guy.
Right now, it's whatever Jordan 1 has, so Air.
Air.
I guess.
Cal?
Yeah, I don't know.
Kith.
Yeah, I got
Gel. Yeah, it's gel.
What did Ronnie post today?
the Ultra Boost
Oh,
mitts.
those that new
Kith.
Adidas Kith
Yeah,
collab,
like the
Ronnie Five
America
collab.
pack or whatever. It's
My
looking like.
God, those are gorgeous. Like the all gold Ultra Boost. Yo, I should have said that.
Look like leather.
This week in
World Cup
kicks.
one.
I goofed. Top 3 essentials you think every sneaker lover needs.
That is not a sneaker you're talking about?
No, well, sneakers.
Three
Still
pairs?
sneakers.
Oh,
Three
sorry.
pairs.
Yeah.
3 pairs that you think.
Silhouettes? Is that what you're talking
Sure,
about?
if that helps to make
Models?
it go
Whatever.
easier.
Air Jordan 3, definitely.
Mm.
Can maybe say Air Jordan 1, maybe. And Gel Light 3.
All right.
Okay.
Jordan 1, Chuck Taylor.
Oh.
Only
Yeah.
off-white ones, though. That's it.
Only the
Just
off-white.
off-white.
And give me
Superstar.
take it. No, I like stands, but no.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll take a Vans old school.
Hey, I
Give me
like
that.
it.
My
All right.
dude.
Give me that.
There you go. There you go.
Give me that.
Okay, we'll slow things back down again. What keeps you guys into the whole sneaker thing?
Why are you still here?
You guys.
Can you guys stop fucking
These fake answers.
making me
Canada
blush
got-
with your like?
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell
Go for it. Go.
What happened last night?
The
So
ball-
last
yeah.
night we had. Should we
true.
talk about it, or you had this planned for later?
Huh?
Are we gonna talk about it later? Or?
Oh, we can talk about it now. Yeah, for sure.
So last night, yesterday I arrived in Toronto and planned. We had it planned that we were gonna have a basketball game late night, right? And at first it was really just an idea. Like, this would be a cool thing if we could get all of us together to play ball. And after I saw how people were excited about it, I go, this is actually going to happen. And everyone actually made an effort to like show up.
Yeah,
Right?
people actually came.
Yeah, it was really dope. The gym was filled with like 15 people. Some new guys that I've never met, but it's all your sneaker family, I assume, or more or less.
More or less.
But everyone was there, and that's what I find cool. Like you guys, I would never have met you if it weren't for sneakers,
Truth.
right?
Yeah.
And now, like, I'm staying out at like Alvin's house.
Yeah.
You know, we had, I don't know how many suppers and how many people just decided, yo, I'm going to join you for supper for this,
Yeah.
join you for this.
Yeah.
I basically, on this trip, was able to meet with everyone that hit me up to say, yo, let's link up. Mm-hmm. That's why, man.
Sick. Yeah.
You know?
So just to list from last night, let's say we had us, so us 5-6. So it was Canada Got Soul, Bracket Fair. So we had Chris Chiu and Jonathan Kim and JustKalby.
Yeah.
We had Sean Go, the great Sean Go.
Net magnetism.
Net Magnetism.
Net
Tong,
Mag.
thank you for coming, Tong. We had Thomas Wade West, who is
Pete Ledger.
Pete Ledger.
Ledger.
Hicks. Who else came?
Uncle Luke.
Uncle Luke.
Uncle Luke.
iProject. The
With the
reason
long
that we
last
even
name.
know each other.
Yeah.
He keeps changing his username, man.
Yeah,
He's
he
got
does.
like, yeah.
He has a few.
Yeah.
I think
Ariel
he has
Cypher?
projects, though.
5
Yeah.
accounts.
Yeah, Ariel Cypher, that one.
Yeah.
Who else was there? I don't want to miss
and
anybody.
that guy,
King
King
Kalby.
Cali.
Cali.
Yeah, King Cali.
Okay.
Khalil. Thank you
Yes.
for coming, Khalil.
Ben, I think he has like
Ben.
this Mo Buckets podcast.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's-
yeah,
yeah.
yes.
Mo Bucks podcast, and then my boys Dante and Emilio showed up.
Oh, and John Ratner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Heads
Heads,
ain't ready.
ain't ready.
See, I didn't want to forget
Head
anybody.
Saint Trey Day.
Yeah,
There's so many people.
Yeah.
there was so
It was
many
a
people.
good
Yeah,
So
No,
cool.
that was amazing to see all of us come together like
MVP was Jomar.
Oh, for sure.
Dooney Jr.
Shout out Dooney Jr.
Junie
Shout out.
Junior.
Junie Jr. I think he was like 7 for 8 from the field. Like,
Yeah.
just
Sure.
absolutely.
He was
like-
on my team. He hit the last 3 shots in one game.
Yep.
Like to finish the game too.
my fault.
Yeah.
Walk off 3. Boop.
Yeah, dropped it.
Game. He called it
No
too every
rim.
time. Kalby, what is it about sneakers, or what keeps you into sneakers?
Kid.
Man, I was like,
Ronnie.
I was like, you guys were like, boo. Then Chris was like, you guys. Chris is like, it's you guys, and tells this whole story. You guys are like, yeah, let's hear it for Chris. Then you guys asked me the same question that I already answered and got booed.
No, No, I was not gonna accept Canada Got Soul as an answer.
previous answer. No, but for real, it's just, like
I'm not apologizing.
pictures of stuff I like and hanging out with people that I like to be around. So straight up.
Yeah. If we're going to get off the touchy-feely stuff, it's really if I'm on Instagram and I see if Kalby's going to hit like a dope shot, or one of the guys that I like to look like for their Instagram posts, if I see a dope shot and it's a sneaker, I'm like, damn it. I want to buy this.
Yeah.
Like I never had intentions of, and now I want to buy it. Like Cal will make me want to get more Asics or New Balance.
For sure.
Always.
Me too.
Yep.
And then I'm like, and then I'll go hunting, and that whole process keeps me like, yo, there's always more.
Yeah.
So
So dope
that's cool.
thing. Ever since you started shooting your Jordan 1s all over again,
Yeah.
I initially didn't want the bread toes.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of nowhere, like I can't remember what picture it was, but like I saw one of your pictures and I was like, ooh, idea. And it was like that picture I took of like the equation of like how the black toe and the breads are like, I was like, man, now I need the bread toe because like I can't take the picture.
Yeah.
I can't take this cool picture that Chris inspired if I don't have the freaking bread toe. And I was like, I need it now.
It was, I think it's the caption that convinced you. And I
Yeah.
stole that caption from Lawrence.
Which caption?
It was,
Did I get credited?
yeah, I did give you credit. it was a bread that was like, what?
Is what? I only love my breads and my mama. I'm sorry.
Everyone's like, dope caption. I go, thanks, man.
Thanks. I thought of it all by myself.
And after I edited inspiration by
After the
after it.
hashtags, after everything.
after a couple of features,
So in a way, the photography also has you guys going in.
Hell yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah.
If photography was not part of the sneaker equation for me, I think I'd be very slowed down or out of it. Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could say that too.
Yeah.
I don't do forums or like any of that stuff on the internet. So I had never even interacted with people
Yeah,
with
that's the
sneakers
thing.
that weren't
Yeah.
like my immediate friends. So because of photography or whatever, that's how I met all you dudes, and like, that's how it's cool, man. Like, meet like family from across the country.
Literally, yeah.
Pretty
It's
much.
Pretty
That's what this
cool,
table
man. You
feels
can't really
like.
ask for too much more than
Yeah,
that.
it comes
so.
back to what you said. Like literally, when we met each other, it felt like we've known each other for forever.
Yeah.
Because, like we talked almost every day through Instagram or texting or whatever. Yeah,
Exactly.
So how do you guys feel about the direction that this sneaker world's going into?
I don't really have a comment, man. I don't know.
Just you doing your own thing
I'm in
your
and
own
out,
world?
man. I'm in and out. I'm going from falling in love with the shoe to having a temper tantrum from the next. So I don't really have a comment,
moody.
man. Yeah.
the amount of I'm selling all my Nike texts I get from Kalby on like a weekly basis. Selling all my Nike. I fucking hate Reebok. Like everything.
So that only happens when I bring the Beethovens out the box.
Yeah,
And
that's
see
exactly
the
what it
random
was.
purple stain that came out of nowhere, Nike. Pricks. But they're the best, though.
But now you're back. Yeah.
Can't lie.
I think you literally told me I'm never buying Nikes again. I'm selling all of them. I'm never buying again. And now you fucking
The Tinkers.
Random
Everything.
swoosh on a 3.
Yeah, I need that swoosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my comment.
He doesn't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
Chris?
you're looking at me.
Oh yeah, I am.
I like it. I like how it's you gotta stay up to date on shit. You can't be lazy about it. And that kind of shows who really wants it more. And I'm okay with that. Like I'll accept that if I don't put any effort into it, I'm not entitled to get something.
Truth.
Right?
True.
Nice.
Yeah, some people will have more advantages than others, but they didn't get there just by waking up and saying, "Yo, I'm a cool dude," and then boom.
I'm a cool dude.
Yeah.
I feel like you woke up.
Yeah.
Chris Chiu's a cool dude. I'm getting that shoe.
Chris Chiu woke up a cool dude. And then he went to sleep a cool dude too, and then just repeat. Yeah.
In kind of a bad way, we screw ourselves over because we convince each of ourselves to buy a new shoe
Yeah.
and spend more money.
That's what I got from all this. Yeah. Chris
Pretty
made
much.
Alvin buy a shoe, and then Kalby made Alvin buy. I think everyone's just making Alvin buy shoes.
Do you two have advice for like new heads coming into this thing?
What would you say? Yeah.
Just buy what you like and wear it.
Truth.
Period. Yeah.
I like that second part.
Yep.
I don't care if you wear it or not.
No?
Oh
No. Sorry.
that's fine.
But like I want you to screw Chris Chiu. I'm off this guy.
Here comes one of those Kalby temper tantrums.
I'm selling all my shoes. I'm wearing all of them at the same time.
I'm unfollowing Christopher.Chiu.
No, I don't mind if you like something a lot and you buy it. But like, let's say you like it so much that you can't bring yourself to like
Ruin it.
ruin it or change the state that it's in at the time that you fell in love with it. I'm okay with that. Like if you have no ill intentions with the shoe, like meaning reselling it or whatnot, then fine.
If that's your
cool.
reason, I agree.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's cool
Yeah.
too.
But
I got shoes I wear
I
once a
understand
year,
that
so-
what you guys mean by wear your shit is to not take advantage of the game, right? So that's,
Yeah.
I'm down with that. Don't take advantage.
Don't
of
buy it, just
But
say
I
you
like-
have it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like that's, yeah. Like when I say, no, like when I say, cause you're saying,
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
you're saying, like if you're not wearing it because you can't bring yourself to wear it because you like love it so much, that's
Yeah.
okay. I can understand. I can respect that. But
me too.
like the people who buy every color Yeezy be like, yeah, I have every color Yeezy. Yeah, I have all the off-whites.
okay.
And they're all just sitting in their closet and they're showing up in old schools.
So,
like,
so you're
every day.
saying if I have like 2 Tinkers and I'm not wearing them yet, it's okay for me to get a 3rd Tinker?
Yes.
The
Yes, Sean
You weren't
Collard.
listening to what I was saying right
Buy
now.
what you like.
So the advice for newcomers to the game is take it slow. You have a lot of time to do whatever you want, and before you need to, don't try to prove yourself to anyone like in the game. Just find what makes you really happy until you're not looking to prove yourself to any other people, and I think you'll be good then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sick.
Truth.
Last question. Any future plans in your
Oh yeah.
footwear life?
Post
Oh
something
wait.
on Maple
Footwear.
Mob.
Okay. Yeah.
Kalby? I'm just gonna take
Future
more
plans.
pictures.
Yeah. I'll quit. I'll sell my Nikes.
And I'll buy them back.
I'll come back. I'll buy all my shoes back, and then I'll take pictures of them. Repeat it.
Lather,
over
rinse,
again.
repeat.
Yeah, exactly.
Try and meet Ronnie Feig.
Oh yeah.
That's a good plan.
That's already
Did you
been
meet him
checked off the
Oh,
list.
for
That's
real?
checked off.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was in Toronto.
I
wasn't
remember.
it?
Yeah, here in Toronto. Yeah,
Everything
All-Star
happens in
weekend.
Toronto.
Sick.
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah, so I feel like that was like a hint, a poke for a proper segue into a little announcement that
Yes.
I'd like to
Yes, it was.
drop on everyone.
Please drop it.
It's a project that a collaborative project between all of us. So basically, kind of got Soul,
my god.
Sean Go,
Oh my God.
Hard
Oh my-
Girl, Heat Ledger Kicks, the Sneaker Podcast, the Bragg Affair, and also Sneaker Talk, Christian. Everyone's backing this project. Master Plan is on board too.
Zerblin.
It's about it's going to be a blog, a website called the Sneakerheads Tribune. It's a play off of the Players Tribune, if anyone knows. It's a website, a media company started by Derek Jeter. It's where pro athletes have the opportunity to tell their side of the story, right? Rather than let media maybe paint the picture. They're just going to take it from the source and let the pro athletes speak on their own behalves. So we're going to do the same thing where it's the Sneakerheads Tribune, where we're going to give the opportunity to sneakerheads from anywhere to write articles, produce photos, and submit it to our platform, and we will help broadcast it, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean that we're all going to post it on our own personal medias. It's just that people will know where to find what they're writing with the backing of all our groups.
Yeah.
Hopefully giving a bit of legitimacy, giving a bit more reach for a person that might not know where they could post it to have a lot of people read their story. So they could submit their articles and we will give author credits, photo credits, or if they want to post as anonymous, we will do that for them. As long as they produce like proper articles, like polished. We won't be doing much editing at all. We don't want to distort your picture. So you give
As
your
raw.
opinion, your story, and we will help you share it. So that's the main point. So I feel like this is something cool that we can give back in some way and maybe turn what we've been able to build into something that people can benefit from.
Yeah.
So the Sneakerheads Tribune
Dope.
coming soon.
Coming
Coming
soon.
So watch out.
Hey, man, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for hopping on this podcast with us. Thank you for
Thank you for
answering
the
all the questions.
hospitality.
Yeah, thank you for the hospitality. Thanks for inviting us into this palace.
Chris, before we end, can you say something in French?
Qu'est-ce que tu veux dire?
Come see, come see.
What did you say?
I do not know.
Just sit
Kalby, can you say something in Albertan? Howdy.
Oh man, thank you, Bram, for the theme song.
beef. Yeah.
Thank you, Sneaker Podcast,
Ginger beef.
and Matt and Zach. If you guys are listening to us on iTunes, please leave us a review and shoot us some stars. If you're tuning in on YouTube, please drop us a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not yet.
Yeah.
We do have a group called CGS Talk on the Facebooks.
Yeah.
That's facebook.com/group/cgs.talk. It's where we talk about some things. Sean Go promotes his review videos, and some people are trying to sell some stuff there. So yeah, take a look, see what's gone up. You can find all of our pieces. Wow, I'm blanking out. CanadaGotSold.ca for our latest pieces. We have some of our reviews. Lawrence, what was the last thing you reviewed?
Cray Fives.
That's it. Alvin, you?
Nothing.
No, you didn't. Oh, you had a story.
Article.
You had a story, and then I had a review up for the Atmos Air Max 90, the We Love Nike pack.
Okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
interrupting.
fine. It's
Can we
cool.
do one last thing?
Yeah.
Sure,
We do one last thing?
go for it.
We have to say happy birthday to
Oh.
Alan.
Yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta do
We
that.
gotta do that. We gotta do
Hold on.
Wait, wait,
This is a big
what?
thing. Hold on.
Bonne fête.
À toi. Hey.
Bonne fête.
You guys can't do this to me on my outro.
Bonne fête à toi. Bonne fête
Ah.
toi.
Comme ci, comme ça.
Comme ci, comme ça.
And if I can...
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
He's reaching in a bag.
to
Oh, what the heck?
present
Reaching
you
in a
with
bag.
a little bit of something,
Oh
something.
shit! That's so sick. Dude.
I don't know if you have these. I have like a lot of old comics I went digging.
Oh
I
my
kind of tricked you on a phone call,
Yes.
right?
That story.
I called, I'm in my, parents' house and I'm looking through my comics and I call Alan and I go, hey, is Gen 13 still cool? And he was like, well, I guess they're not as popular as they used to be, but I really love the artist. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. I go, and he goes, his name is what?
J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. I go, oh, so it's not Jason Scott Lee, right? It's not the same guy, right? And he's like, no. So anyways, I
No
was just fishing for some
way.
information for the guy to see what type of stuff to get for him. But I have some of these.
Dog, thank you.
Spider-Man
Yes.
2099.
Yes. I found out last night that Chris was
These
also
are
a
so
comic
I
book
don't know,
Nerd.
cable.
No, oh man.
If you want to cut this out of the pod, that's all right. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's all
we'll cut it. We'll cut it
included.
shorter. Okay.
This is all being included.
This is sick.
Yeah, we'll go through this later.
Not the story. Don't cut out the comic
Thank
book
you
story.
for listening to us talk about sneakers. Now, if you'd like to join us on True to Size, if you have any questions or suggestions for Fire Round, shoot us a DM or email us at canadagotsoul@gmail.com. You can find me at _Spooner no E. What is this? Oh shit! Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, Chris just keeps showing me comic book covers, and I'm freaking out because they're freaking sick. You can find me at _Spooner no E. Chris Chiu, where can they find you?
Christopher.Chiu.
That's .chiu. JustKalby. That's where you can find Kalby.
Unfollow me at JustKalby.
Unfollow me.
Joel
Report my
Hernandez.
profile at
Joel Hernandez, where can they find you?
JO_D3Os anyway.
Alvin Martinez, where can they find you?
Mr. Q Mart.
And Lawrence Hopkins.
at L Doggy Styles.
Please remember to rock your kicks. This has been True to Size. We are Canada Got Soul, and we are out.
Peace.
Bye.
Howdy.
That's how you say hello.
In Albertan.
How do you say goodbye in Alberta?
That was amazing.